What is going on, everybody? Happy Saturday. Yes, the Muffin Man. What's up, Bourbon? All right. So, got a lot going on tonight. I was supposed to do this yesterday, and I was just too dang tired. Needed to catch up on some sleep today. But we have our official review of Spider-Man coming out. I know I gave like a quick little like out of theater reaction and things like that, but I wanted to give my full thoughts and review without spoilers and then with spoilers. So if you guys don't want spoilers, I will put a spoiler timer up so that way you guys are aware of when we're going to be talking about spoilers. And then the review, my full review will go up over on my YouTube channel and TikTok and Instagram right after this. So stay tuned for that. And we also got some Pokemon cards. and we're gonna be playing games. I know I put Power World as the game right now for YouTube, but I'm going to be doing kind of whatever. Like I'm honestly feeling Marvel Rivals a little bit, and then definitely some Power World, and then maybe some Call of Duty. I kind of want to do Black Ops 2 again, some OG Black Ops 2. It's been played that one night, and I'm kind of feeling the itch to get back in there. So, anyways, order of business will be Spider-Man review, Pokemon cards, games. Okay, y'all with me? Y'all have to bear with me as I get my images in order here. For my review. And then get this situated. I have not posted my review for those yet. I did reviews for Mortal Kombat, but have not posted it online yet. All right. All right. Ooh, okay. What's up, Dark Sage? Be honest, this is not so much about Brand New Day, but there was no build up for Doom in the MCU. What does Brand New Day do to build up Doom and what he may do? Nothing. I was hoping we would see something about Battle World or something I know originally was supposed to be King, but still. That is a good comment, Dark Sage, and I know a lot of people in the fandom right now and just like general audience too, they're feeling the same way. You know, we had this build up for Thanos. Thanos would pop up in different varieties, different post credit scenes. That we had this like impending knowledge that that is a that is a good way to call it, dude. Um, so yeah, so I know that we kind of had this like mindset that, you know, are we gonna get this build up for Doom, and you love the comics but don't care for the MCU much. Yeah, and like granted, like I think early MCU it felt very connected, whereas this most recent arc of movies has felt very disjointed. There has been no real connective tissue behind the multiverse saga, unfortunately. Um, and it's been very all over the place. And this movie also feels pretty disjointed. It feels pretty standalone to the MCU, minus having Hulk and Punisher in it. So I do see your point. Um, that being said, I do think that see, I also know that movie, but I think Black Widow was supposed to be before Infinity War ever happened back a few years ago. That yeah, so that's what I mean by disjointed. Like a lot of these things that were supposed to happen, deals were breaking down, things got paused, then got shifted, dates got shifted. King, the whole King Dynasty issue popped up because we were building up to King, right? Like King was going to be the big build up to our next villain arc of the series for Avengers to fight, and that all just got quickly dismantled due to, you know, the controversies and things that happened outside of the filming and whatnot. So King was originally going to be the main villain for our heroes to battle, and there was starting to build up to that. Um, my 2 cents about having like this build up to Doom is, did we have a build up to Darth Vader? Did we have a build up to any villains like prior to the MCU? Like just thinking about like these overarching villains. Spider-Man Brand New Day, Spider-Man Rainy Day, Spider-Man Sunny Day, Spider-Man Is It Day. I mean, I think part of the reason they called it Brand New Day is because it's supposed to be the MCU version of the Brand New Day comic book, which I honestly think that they did a pretty good job sticking the pieces from the comic into this movie. Obviously, though, they did use it as a setup to introduce some new characters, um, reintroduce some old characters, and see where they were headed after the events of No Way Home. Um, but yeah, with that being said, I'll use that as kind of like a segue into my review for Spider-Man Brand New Day. And I'm gonna put a spoiler timer. Where's my spoiler timer? So this is my spoiler timer. Once the 15 minutes are up, there will be spoilers. Spoilers will be had. So just a heads up there. And after the 15 minutes are up, you guys can go ahead and hop off the stream if you want to. And if you have spoiler things that you want to discuss, feel free to hop into the chat. We can discuss those for sure. So my review of Spider-Man Brand New Day. And I've been taking a day to kind of like think about it because I wanted to see what other people thought. I also kind of wanted to sit with like me trying to just remember things as they happened. My biggest thing with movies is that if I can remember it, that means that it's something that kind of like emotionally affected me, or at least affected me in a way where my brain can like trigger the memory and pull it exactly as it played out. And a lot of that happened for me for this movie. Like a lot of these triggering moments that really helped me remember a lot of the details that happened in the movie. So this is a very memorable Spider-Man movie. And the director had pretty big shoes to fill, if I'm gonna be honest, with how No Way Home ended. No Way Home is probably my favorite MCU movie. It's also one of my favorite superhero movies. Not just because of nostalgia, there was just a lot of elements that truly made me feel like the build up to it was one of the better um, hero arcs that I've seen in a superhero movie for like the longest time. Now, overall, I really enjoyed this movie from start to finish. There wasn't a moment where I felt like it was moving too slow. The pacing was great. Peter and Spider-Man felt like an entirely new character to me just because we were used to him being this kid and teenager. And this is the first time where I felt Spider-Man was actually a man and not a boy. It also felt like he was alone. Like I know, like alone in the sense that he didn't have anybody backing him up from the Avengers or anything like that, right? Like he was taking the lead. He was taking charge. He wasn't like waiting to hear back from Tony or like asking like Doctor Strange for help. He was doing things alone. And I think that's what I really loved about this movie is that he is becoming a leader himself. And you have all these different like these battling issues with him, which is where like I know a lot of people are comparing this movie to Spider-Man 2 in that sense. Like Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man 2, because they kind of go through the same things, and we'll kind of talk about that more with our spoiler talk. But overall, this is Tom Holland's best Spider-Man movie as a man. um, the action was phenomenal. The action sequences, like the fighting, I cannot get over how good the fighting was. And I kind of told my brother this afterwards, like after we finished the movie, where we're talking about it. The whole movie felt like I was playing a like Spider-Man 3 game, like Insomniac Spider-Man 3. Like that's what this whole movie felt like to me. It just felt like I was playing mission after mission of the Spider-Man game, which I think is great because we all love the Spider-Man games, the Insomniac ones, I should say. And I think that like them like pulling a lot of the moves and the finishers and things like that from the game to add to this movie, I think it amplified the movie even more. And I think Tom Holland's love for Spider-Man, the game and the character, really shined in this movie because he got to join in on those writers' rooms and discuss and like push back on things that he was okay with, things that he wasn't okay with, and the director listened to him. And Um, just a moment to shine the light on the director here too. Like Dustin Daniel Cretton, I hope that he gets a full trilogy for this for Spider-Man because he just understood the assignment, I would say. And I know people will say this isn't a perfect movie. It's not a perfect movie. Um and there are things that I'll discuss in my spoiler talk that I had a little bit of some issues with, but I can like see why they weren't included, and I also can like come up with reasonings as to like, oh, maybe this is what's happening. So we'll talk about that more. But he directed Shang-Chi. Shang-Chi to me is probably my favorite multiverse saga movie since Endgame happened. And I was really excited when I heard he was going to be directing this movie because I knew that he would be taking a lot of that fighting sequences and bringing that to Spider-Man, and he nailed it. Like a lot of the fights in this movie, I was literally on the edge of my seat watching, like, and I could tell, I knew that that was like I don't know, like just a person. Like none of like a lot of CGI was not used in the fighting, which is awesome. The swinging, even like I'll touch base on the swinging here for a second too. Like I know a lot of it was CGI, but I think what the coolest thing is like we did see them filming a sequence with him doing the practical swinging on a rig. I I think what helped with that is that they were able to take his motion and like the way that Tom Holland actually moves, and I think they used that with the CGI to make the swinging even look even more like Tom Holland doing it and more natural, which is like I thought it was incredible. Um, but overall, I really love this movie. I asked myself at the end of it, did I like it more than No Way Home? Do I think it's a better movie than No Way Home? Um, I made the decision to separate the two, and there's reasoning for that. First and foremost, this movie is, from what I know and what I've heard, but also like what I'm hoping is the start of a brand new trilogy or the start of a brand new series of Spider-Man movies. So this being the first of hopefully many more Spider-Man movies with Tom Holland, I think it's literally the best start that he could have with a brand new trilogy. Homecoming was great, but obviously, like, I had the same issues that I had with that movie that I did throughout the rest of the Tom Holland trilogy. With that, it always just felt like it was Peter Parker and Tony Stark, Peter Parker and Shield, Nick Fury, Mysterio, whoever, Peter Parker and Doctor Strange. So it was never like he got his own solo film where he was taking the lead on things. So that being said, I think No Way Home is still my favorite superhero movie of all time slash MCU movie of all time. However, this is my favorite Spider-Man movie out of every single Spider-Man movie, including the Toby trilogy and the TASM duos. Um, so yeah, that is my review. I'm giving this movie all the pineapples I can give it. It's not a 10 out of 10 obviously, but it's pretty dang close. Like 9 out of 10 I would say is my scale for this movie, just because one, I love Spider-Man, two, I love Tom Holland's take on the character, and I love that he has evolved it to this point where we're able to see even more like growth in a character. Like, who knew that after a trilogy you could continue growing a character? Like, we don't usually get to see that happen a lot of the time. And I overall am excited to see the future of the MCU. I think every single person that was involved in this movie did a phenomenal job and deserves all the props. I actually know somebody who worked on the film. Shout out to Mackenzie Mosley, who was part of the, I think, art and like filmography and things like that. Um, so she did a great job with her team. Director did a phenomenal job. Zendaya, Jacob, um, everybody. I'm not going to name out other actors yet because you guys might not know if they're in the movie or not. So I'm not going to say anything about that. But the previous actors who were in the original trilogy that came forward into this movie, solid growth arc, and I'm excited to see more. So, hands down, my favorite Spider-Man movie. Now, I know we're ending things a little early here. If you guys are still in the chat, feel free to ask like any questions that are not spoilery. And then if there are no questions, I will move on to the spoiler discussion. And I will be right back. Actually, I need to jot down times here. I'll give it like 30 more seconds. All right, we are now entering into our spoiler discussion for Spider-Man Brand New Day. If you do not want spoilers, you are being warned right this very second that in about 20 seconds I will be spoiling the movie. So, you have been warned. I appreciate you all. Thank you for tuning in. And if you have any questions, if you have seen the movie, feel free. I'm letting the floodgates open. Feel free to talk about spoilers in the chat, and I will answer any questions that I can while I am shooting this. All right, and go. Welcome to my Spider-Man Brand New Day spoiler talk. If you are new here, hit that like button, follow if you want more. And yeah, that being said, let's get into it. I loved this movie. I was just saying it previously in my review discussion that it's probably hands down my favorite Spider-Man movie. It's not my favorite out of the recent trilogy. Like I don't know. Like I kind of explained why I'm separating the two in my previous discussion, so we'll go into that more at the end of this. But we're talking spoilers, so I'm going to give a synopsis of what happens in the movie and my thoughts about each part. I won't go into like super like cringy details about everything because I do want you to be able to see the movie if you haven't already. But the movie starts with an amazing montage with our boy Peter doing the dang thing. Like he's saving people. We get these amazing like stills of actual comic covers from Spider-Man. We see the first Spider-Man issue. He's like holding a dude in his arms and swinging. Incredible. That Spider-Man issue #1. And we just see over and over again these just amazing stills that he physically did it. Like I think that's the crazy thing is that he actually was doing the motions and they took a picture of him doing it and like recorded him like swinging. So that's really cool. So we get this montage. We get to see where Ned and MJ are as they've been attending MIT. We also find out that the montage is going through each year, speeding up to 4 years. So the movie speeds up to 4 years post No Way Home. And we see Peter, he's in the darkest of depths. He's depressed. He's lonely. He's seeing his friends who don't know he even exists. But he's Spider-Man. He is no longer Peter Parker. He is just Spider-Man, and he's doing Spider-Man things, and he's saving the day, which is awesome. And I know it's something that what like fans have wanted to see, and I think they did a great job of showcasing that. So here's where minor little mini gripe one comes in. How's he affording all this stuff? And I'm not talking about the tech stuff. Like the tech stuff, I can see him like doing his because he used to dumpster dive before Tony even found him, and he like created all of his tech by himself using tech that he could find in the dumpsters and whatnot. So it's not hard for me to like think that he can find a generate like a it's like a printer, like a 3D printer that can like refashion his suit over and over, and it fixes things and it creates things for him. I think they call it a fabricator. I think that's what it's called. So it's not hard for me to think that, oh, maybe he found that dumpster diving and he just fixed it up because he knows how to do that. The other stuff, though, like how's he affording to survive, to live in an apartment? He's buying Aunt May flowers every single day. Every day he buys her flowers and takes them to her grave. How's he affording that? It didn't take me out too much. I know some people are saying that it was very like jarring to not like get an answer to that in the movie. Like we don't see him taking pictures for J. Jonah Jameson at the Bugle or anything like that. But it's easy for me to like figure out like, okay, like maybe he is tech savvy. Maybe he's fixing things at the complex that he lives in, so he's living rent free. Maybe in his spare time he's like fixing tech for people and they're just sending him money digitally. Like it's very easy for me to like figure out ways for him to be making money. I just wish they would have like briefly like thrown in a little quip like, oh, hey Peter, thanks for fixing that for me. And if they did, I'm gonna have to rewatch the movie to see if I catch it. So that's kind of the beginning of the movie. We see him really being Spider-Man, and then the some stuff starts to happen. So first thing that happens is there's a tank with Punisher going through the city. There's some quips to be had between Spider-Man and Punisher. Peter stops Punisher in a very hilarious, funny way that we've seen in the trailers. And then he swings off to stop this tank. And then inside the tank, when he stops the tank rolls through damage control headquarters, and there's an old lady driving it, which again we've seen in the trailers. This old lady talks to him and says some stuff, and then she hops bodies. And so we know that this is somebody who can control people with their mind and can hop through bodies. Peter takes that info, goes, okay, this villain doesn't really ring a bell. I need to do some digging. This is where I actually like really enjoyed seeing Spider-Man in action as like Spider-Man. Is he's not just like using tech to figure stuff out. He's like usually like he's actually like using thought and detective skills to do some digging and figure out like what is going on. And he's working hand in hand with a detective, Detective Daywolf, which by the way loved her character, and I hope we get to see more of her in the next movies. She was a great actress, and I think they worked really well together. Like they really like foiled each other, and it's very cool to see like Spider-Man loved by the city and working with the city versus him getting trolled and yelled at every minute of every day, like in the Toby movies and the Andrew movies. So, anyways, moving on from that, the reason the tank broke into the building was to free some high level high level crooks, and one of them happens to be Scorpion. And this person who can mind hops into Scorpion's body and escapes. Next time you see Scorpion, however, things have kind of changed with Peter. So Peter has been getting these headaches and he hasn't been feeling well. And it's, I think, mainly to do because he's just like tired. Like he has been stressing himself out. He has not been giving any love to the human side of himself. He's just been Spider-Man for 4 straight years. So he's at the shop getting flowers, and then he runs into Ned. And usually when he runs into MJ and Ned, or if he sees them, he avoids doing anything about it. But this time he decides to follow Ned back to Ned's apartment, where Ned and MJ are having a housewarming party because they just moved into this new apartment. And Peter sees some stuff that makes him not feel so good. He's not feeling well, Mr. Stark. And he leaves the apartment and gets back home. His headache comes back tenfold and knocks him out cold. When he wakes up, He is in a web cocoon changed into this new version of Spider-Man with organic webbing, which is really cool. He does not like it. So after that, after all that happens, he gets like he's still getting the headaches. His senses are heightened as well as the organic webbing, and his strength and like even like the way like he sticks to things, like things are sticking to him. Like his powers are quadrupled in power, and he doesn't know why. He doesn't know what's going on. So during this transition of unknown with him, he Scorpion breaks into another damage control site, and Spider-Man goes to stop him, but he doesn't have his web slingers because his web slingers do not work with his organic webbing. So he swings into action using the organic webbing. And I thought it was funny that like in the movie he has to like tell it out, like he has to say out loud, he has to tell his webs to stop. Like so he says web on, web off, which I thought was really funny. Or he says start, stop, or something like that. But anyways, he gets to the fight with Scorpion. Fight with Scorpion was really cool. And then you see the moment where his power kind of takes over, and you kind of realize, oh, this is like a weird monster, like Hulk situation where when he gets angry enough, or if he gets like to the point where he's about to like lose control, the arachnid side of Spider-Man starts to overshadow him, and he loses control. And unfortunately, when he loses control, he hurts Scorpion really bad, like brutal. And in the process, he also hurts some citizens surrounding him, mainly a police officer, which he felt really guilty about. And Daywolf like quickly like shoos him off, saying like, "Hey, like you gotta get this under control. Like you gotta take a break, dude." So he goes away. Scorpion was being controlled by this villain, and the villain basically tells Spidey like, "Hey, like something's going on with you. Like before you could sense what was going on, like you could tell who that I wasn't who I was, but now like something's going on. Like you can't tell anymore, which I don't like. That's weird." So then they go to the next part of the movie where Peter's just really trying to get a handle on what's going on, so that way he can still sense this villain and stop them from whatever they're doing with damage control. He's also still digging and doing detective work with damage control to kind of figure out what's going on. And just a lot of stuff happens with this villain. And I thought the build up to the reveal could have been a little bit better, but overall, like I thought it was really cool what the villain was doing with their abilities. And this villain did not pull any punches. Like they were doing things like there was death involved. Like this villain made an old dude jump into the middle of traffic and get hit by a car, which is very shocking for this person. Like when I tell you who this person is, very shocking. So anyways, all that being said, everything that's happening breaks down to Peter realizing he needs help from somebody who knows how to control the beast inside or control the radiation that's changing them. And we all know who that is. So Peter goes to the university to talk to Dr. Banner, and Dr. Banner kind of tells him like, "Hey, like, yes, like the inhibitor can do this, but how can you tell the inhibitor to control certain parts of your body?" So this gives Peter the mindset like, okay, I think I can do it. So he creates an inhibitor that will work on him. He also creates a universal inhibitor that will work on anybody with powers. And he develops it for this villain. So that way, when he finds this villain, he can put the inhibitor on them and stop their powers. So, all that to be said, he is losing control of his powers still. He literally is testing out one of the inhibitors and it fails, and he like blows up his webbing and shoots himself out of an alley, and he runs into the villain again. And the villain basically tells him like, "Hey, like, you're trying to stop me, but how are you going to stop me from getting to MJ?" And that triggers him to like really get mad. And so He's swinging, he's swinging, he's swinging. He's trying to stop the villain. The villain is jumping from body to body, and at this point, he figures out that the villain can only jump through certain parameters, like it's a certain amount of feet that they can reach. And so he kind of uses that to his advantage and stops the villain from jumping any further by webbing them to a helicopter. They're in a helicopter and he webs them to a giant crane. And then he makes it to MJ and basically says, "Hey MJ, we gotta go. Like you gotta come with me." And she's like, "Why?" And he's like, "Just do it." So they go. They're swinging. He stops, and she starts to like break down to me like, "Hey, like how do I know you? Like you feel familiar. Like your voice sounds familiar. Like who are you?" And so they have a moment, and for a second, we all think that Jay's remembering who Spider-Man is, and I was one of those people. I was like, "No freaking way." But then like I kind of realized, like, oh, she's kind of acting a little different too. So then I was like, maybe this isn't MJ. Maybe this is the villain who's taken over MJ's body. Fast forward, turns out it is. She says some pretty messed up to him through MJ's body. And then the villain drops MJ off the building. Peter saves her. And then the villain shows up in a limousine or some sort of like fancy car. And Peter's able to snap a picture of the villain because they're sitting in the car. Now, this is where Punisher kind of gets more involved. He takes MJ to the Punisher. He tells MJ what's going on. Punisher basically says some funny stuff to Peter, says, "I'm not going to watch her." And then Peter convinces him to watch her. And then he does some digging and more detective work and figures out who the person is that's mind controlling all these people. And drum roll, please. It is Jean Grey, our first mutant introduction from the X-Men in the MCU. I'll pause here. I need a sip of something. Now, from there, Peter gets an alert. Jean is now broken into the actual main headquarters of damage control. They go in. Peter finds out, oh shoot, Jean is controlling the Hulk. Punisher comes to help out Peter, and they're like, oh shoot, the Hulk is being controlled by this person. Peter tells Punisher, "Hey, don't kill her, please." And he's like, "I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do." And he's like, "Just don't do it." And then they stop her from controlling the Hulk, but at that point, Banner is already like losing control of the Hulk. But he's fighting them as Smart Hulk at this time. But once she hops out of his head and he's lost control, he turns into Savage Hulk again. And the fight is crazy. It is phenomenal. The way he's like swinging around the building. He uses the Shocker's gauntlet to punch him. Like, it was so cool. And then there's a moment with the Hulk where like he's winning and he's choking out Peter or Spider-Man, and then Spider-Man says, "Bruce, it's me, Peter." And the Hulk kind of like lets go. And I don't know if like Bruce or the Hulk remembered Peter in that moment. It kind of felt like he might have, but basically it calmed him down. He let go, and then he forced himself to fall off the building, which knocked him out. Turns back into Bruce, and that's the end of the Hulk's arc in the movie. So very quick, but it was really cool. Then after that, Jean, Spidey gets the inhibitor on Jean. The main dude from whatchamacallit, Damage Control, he thanks Spider-Man for helping out. And I'm gonna pull up this guy's name. So in the movie, the new head of Damage Control, or at least in this area, his name is Bill Metzger. And he is essentially like thankful for Peter for helping him. And when he puts the inhibitor on Jean, this guy Metzger, he shoots Jean with a tranq dart, and as she's passing out, she says the name Sarah. And Peter asks him like, "Hey, does Sarah mean anything to you?" And he's like, "Oh, when what got into my mind. I was thinking about an old friend of mine who recently passed away named Sarah. I think she might have just pulled that name out. So Peter brushes it off and swings away. When he gets back to the Punisher's hideout, MJ has found Peter's note that he wrote at the end of No Way Home. And that's crazy because he literally did not want her to know, but this is how she finds out. And then from there, she kind of tells him, like, I wish you would have told me. But that being said, I want you to know, like, I'm not the MJ from this note. I don't love you. And I wish I could, like, feel the same way about you. But I'm just not the same. I'm not the MJ that you knew. And she has Peter take her back to her apartment. Ned's there. Ned freaks out. Oh my gosh, it's Spider-Man. Peter doesn't tell Ned that he is who he is. He keeps the mask on. But they do hang out and they play with Legos, and it's a really sweet moment. Like I missed them playing Legos together and just like talking. We actually didn't get a whole lot of that in No Way Home either. Like it kind of felt like Ned took a back seat a little bit, and we got more of Peter and MJ as a couple rather than like Ned's like relationship with them. But I feel like this movie did a better job of like showcasing that like they are all friends. Like it's not just Peter and MJ, their boyfriend girlfriend, and Ned's just along for the ride. Like they are all three friends, and it was a really beautiful moment just to see all them hanging out and talking and just like being friends. Anywho, this is where Peter finds out that Mitzker lied to him. So MJ tells Peter, like when she hopped on my mind, like my mind just went blank. And Peter's like, wait, like you don't remember like her like pulling any memories out or like anything? She's like, nope, I just immediately went dark. And so that told Peter that Mitzker lied to him. So then he goes to save Jean, who is being held by Metzger at damage control, a different damage control facility. And this is where you find out that they killed Sarah using this tech that was trying to amplify her powers. And they start using the same thing on her. But when Jean finds out that they killed Sarah, the amplifier basically malfunctions because it amplified her. So she's able to extend her powers beyond that. The 33 feet that was established. And she freezes like a quarter, like maybe like 2 miles of New York. Maybe more than that. It's like a quarter, like 25 miles of New York, maybe. I don't know. I don't do math, guys. So, anyways, now everybody's frozen in a like mile radius of where they're holding her, and Spider-Man's not affected because she likes Spider-Man, or Spider-Man's immune still. But anyways, Peter does his thing and just goes ham, breaking through the facility to knock it out guards, taking on the Hand. And it's in this moment where, Jean is like telling him like, hey, like you can't stop me. And people like us don't get happy endings, blah, blah, blah. She uses her power to control the Hand. The Hand's fighting Peter. He still has the inhibitor on. And that's when he kind of realizes like, I can't be inhibiting myself anymore. Like I can be both Peter and Spider-Man. So he takes the inhibitor off, and probably one of the best MCU fight sequences to date happens. He's punching, he's blocking things are breaking and shattering on his body. He's webbing things with his organic webs. There's a really cool shot where like he is on the scaffold and he's fighting them, and then he does a flip and sticks his feet on the ceiling, and then the camera rotates with him. So like you're upside down with Spider-Man. It's a really cool shot. Anyways, he beats them, breaks through the door, and then he shares a moment with Jean. Jean like he's trying to talk her down. He was talking to Jutsu, and then he lets her into his mind finally, where she meets Aunt May. And Aunt May breaks down some barriers and makes you feel how Peter feels. And so with that, she releases her hold on New York, And simultaneously, as she's doing this in his head and Peter's talking to her in his mind, his spidey sense goes off. Miles away, Punisher is sitting there with a sniper rifle aimed at her. And just, it's so quick. And it's such a great Spider Man moment because even though he was trying to stop her, he still saves her. The Punisher takes the shot. Peter, spider sense goes off. He moves into the way of the bullet, gets shot, and the bullet is so powerful that it makes him slide a few feet from the wall. And then he falls to the ground, bleeding out, very much dying. And then Jean uses her powers to infiltrate his mind and take control of his body and breathe for him, which is really cool. Like, it's a really cool use of her abilities. And so Punisher gets him to the hospital, they stitch him up, and throughout the entire 24 hours from that moment, Jean is Peter, and she's breathing for him and slowly helping him heal, because Spider-Man does have a healing factor as one of his abilities. And so there's like a really cool moment where like she's still like breathing for him, and then finally she takes a deep breath and releases him from her hold, and then he wakes up. And like Peter like asks Frank like, "Hey, where's Jean? Is she okay?" He's like, "Yeah, I think she actually just left." So he was aware too of Jean being there. Punisher is super like sorry and feels guilty for what he did. He didn't mean to hurt anybody. He just wanted to stop what was happening because he didn't know what was happening. He just knew, hey, this girl is causing a ruckus and she needs to be stopped. Anyways, everything kind of like climaxes at this point and wraps up. MJ kind of seemingly might remember what happened. Oh wait, before that, Peter leaves the hospital and there's like this really funny moment where he's like leaving the hospital. He's afraid that people are going to know that it's him, that he's Spider-Man. But Frank's like, I got an idea. So Peter's walking out. Everybody screams, oh, Spider-Man. And then Peter's like, oh, shoot. But then he looks and everybody's looking up at where his hospital room was. And Frank has donned the Spider-Man mask and gloves and he's waving and stuff. And it's just really funny. Anyways, so they leave. We get a cool moment of MJ on the rooftop of like Peter's favorite rooftop where he goes to think about things and she's like holding the Black Dahlia necklace that he bought her. And it's almost me like it's really hard to tell, guys. I don't know if she remembers. Like, do I want her to remember? Not really. But it's almost like she remembers. And then you get a cool shot of like just kind of like everybody wrapping up. Jean's on a bus heading up north, like upstate New York. And then Peter is trying to tell Daywolf that he wants to help, but she's like, no, you need to rest. Like, you just got shot, blah, blah, blah. He's like really connected with her more as a human. Like, he's learned her kids' names and stuff like that. So it's really cool to just see that, you know what, he is going to take this moment to be just a guy. So then he's going into the shop. He's buying flowers for Aunt Megan, and he sees Ned just chilling, sitting down. And he walks over, or he's about to leave, but then he decides, you know what? No, I'm going to try this. So he walks over to Ned, and he goes, hey, how's it going, man? And he's like, Ned's like confused, like why this random guy's coming up to him. And then he holds his hand out and says, my name's Peter. And they shake. And then as they're doing the shake, Peter starts slowly going into their handshake. And as he's doing their handshake, Ned starts to muscle memory and do the handshake with them. And then when he points at him, he has this like moment, and then he looks up at him and goes, Peter. Like he like remembers him. And then the movie ends. Now there's lots of debate on if he actually does remember Peter. I am of the mindset that like I am like 80% sure that at that moment it triggered the memories, only because he does have magic. And I think that if anybody's going to be able to trigger memories of Spider-Man as Peter Parker, it's going to be anybody who has magic or anybody who is of the training of Doctor Strange. Now, that being said, there could be a moment where maybe because there is a moment where MJ, when Spider-Man is leaving to go save Jean, she calls out his name and says, "Peter, wait," and then he swings away, and then Ned goes, "Peter." And so like there is this like thing in me that's saying like, maybe like he's like connecting the two, like he caught MJ calling Spider-Man Peter, and then now Peter is introducing himself as Peter, and Ned is like connecting the two, so that could be the case, and that could be what they do. But then the movie ends, credits roll. There's no mid-credit scene, but there is a post-credit scene, and I've been seeing some chatter online that people were disappointed about this post-credit scene. I thought it was like fine. Like we don't need any build up to Doom. I don't think. Like I think if Doom is such a terrible villain that he's getting his own Avengers movie, then he is going to be strong enough to carry the movie without having to have had any build up. But the post credit scene, it shows this tracker. The tracker is introduced as something that Ned created to track Spider-Man sightings. So hopefully one day Ned can meet Spider-Man and just say thank you for saving him in high school. So then you get this cool tracker that's going off, and during this moment, the tracker starts to glitch out and it's leaving Earth, and then boom, it appears into space. Now, what does this mean? Most of the internet is saying, oh, this is saying Spider-Man just left Earth and is now on Battleworld. I don't know if that's the case. I think it could be because I don't think Spider-Man is going to be in Doomsday. I think he's going to be in Secret Wars. And lots of stuff is going to happen in Secret Wars where he gets the symbiote suit and whatnot. But then you also have the potential, and I've been seeing a lot of people talking about this, where like maybe it's not, the tracker isn't picking up like Tom Holland's Peter Parker on the tracker, but maybe it's a Spider-Man from another universe entering into our universe. So, aka Tobey Maguire. There's been rumor that he is going to be in Doomsday. I don't know if these rumors are true. It's been heavily speculated though, and a lot of the rumors that were leaked out by Endgame that nobody knows if were true or not, they are starting to kind of catch a little more traction because things that were mentioned in this leak have shown up in the most recent Avengers Doomsday trailer. So, all that to say, I'm kind of leaning more towards the Battle World theory, only because we don't know how long after the tracker pops up, that like how much time has passed. We also know that like simultaneously, like this movie is probably taking place like a couple years or maybe a year after the Thunderbolts movie, which leads into their post-credit scene that happens like 18 months later, which, or I don't remember how many months. It's like 18 months later. So it's like a year and a half later, which would put the movie in like their movie in like 2028, 2029 for Doomsday. But this could be like Fantastic Four enter our universe and on their ship, which is why the tracker starts to go off. Like tracker starts beeping as their ship comes into our universe, and maybe Toby is on that ship, or a Spider-Man variant is on that ship. So that is it for my spoiler talk. Go see this movie. This movie is phenomenal. I'm going to see it again, hopefully, because I loved it so much. I needed to take my wife to go see it. One of my buddies still needs to go see it. So just see it as many times as you can to support the movie and its creators, because they did a phenomenal job. And with that being said, that is the end of my spoiler review. Hope you guys enjoy. Leave a comment, like, subscribe, share with a friend, and I will see y'all in the next one. Peace out. That was a lot of talking. So I'm going to take a minute before we start opening packs here. take a moment to catch my breath, and then when I get back, we will be opening them Pokemon cards. So BRB.
Through it all, your price stays the same with our 5-year price lock guarantee. Cox, a step ahead. Requires 2 gig speeds and gig unlimited mobile. Taxes and fees excluded from price lock. Mobile data speeds reduced after 20 gigs.
All right. We are back. Hello, hello. Next thing I'm gonna do is we're opening packs of Pokemon cards. No. Just don't think that's gonna work. Okay. Okay. We'll figure that out another time. Let's see if this is still set up. Oh, why did it freeze? That's no bueno. Okay. Okay. I think we're good. All right. Nope, it turned off again. All right. Well, guess we're doing it a little bit of a chalked pack opening here. All right. Well, guess we'll do it just normal then. And you guys can just sit back, relax, and do this like this and hold them up here so you guys can see. I'm gonna turn the light down just a tad to kind of help so you guys can see it better. All right. I'm gonna kind of lay out the ones I feel like are heavier. And we'll start with the lighter packs. So these two felt like light to me. We're gonna start with these ones. All right. Let's see if we get any hits from this. Well, I'm gonna pull up where I got these because I want to shout out my local card shop. I can find them. All right. So today I took the girls, the Hawaiian children, to a new card shop that just opened called Redeemed Rips. So shout out to Redeemed Rips for these packs. They wished me luck and hoping that we can get either the Darkrai SIR, maybe I think that's what it's called, or my chase card is the Zora or Zera Aura, however you want to say it. And I'm hoping that we get something good. Right. You can't see what this is. Do I need to turn my light down a little bit more? Oh. There we go. Sent Scorch. Okay, that's what I thought. Scorch, Skarmory, Poplio, Trainer, Relicanth, Delmise, Dark Bell, Bronzong, Shuppet, and Armarouge. Right. So, and I usually give my hollows to my kids unless I want them. So, there's that. All right, next pack. Now that I'm touching this pack is a little heavy, so we'll see. I don't know. It didn't feel that heavy to me when I first picked it up, so. Oh, come on, I ripped that. There we go. All right, so. All right, we got the Lucario code card. So I'm hoping that we got something good for Lucario. Actually, I'm going to save that for my binder. All right, so we got Shuppet, Minky, Rion, Electrike, Relicanth, Manectrike, Trainer, Scentiscorch, Hollow, Charjabug, Hollow, and their Rouge. All right, so far, no hits. Okay, this pack feels a little heavier. So we'll see. Hope you guys are having a better time with black. Wonder if having like the Pikachu code card means anything. This is the Pikachu code card. So let's do a theory. Let's see if it's helpful. So we have Bombardier, Fomantis, Inkay, Poplio, Bonnet, Trainer, Vikavolt, another Trainer, Hollow Cranidos, and Marina. All right. We got 2 more packs, guys. We're going to go with this Mega Excadrill. 1. See if we got any pulls. Code card for y'all. See it. Electrike, Slowpoke, Pikipek, Dropius, Trainer, Sinistry, another Trainer, Hollow Mankey, Hollow Toucanon, and all right, okay. Zora EX, nice. Okay, we got tiny hit, tiny hit. Not the Zora that we wanted, but it is still a Zora nonetheless. Mega Zora. Zero Aura, I should say. Okay. We are down to our last pack. Last pack luck. Heart of the cards. Let's see if the heart of the cards are with us. Quick card. You guys can't really see it. I'm gonna get rid of the trainer too. It's a fighting trainer. Okay, Granados. Whalmer. Robin. Mandibuzz. Palafin. Trainer. Delmise. Hollow Palafin. Hollow Whalmer, and Brave Bandage. Or Brave Bangle. It's alright. We're okay. We're okay. Consider it a pull. We'll take it. We will take it. I'm gonna scan them real quick and see how much money they are worth. Let's put them in my binder real quick too. Oh, let's say 64 cents. Oh, okay. Brave Bengals, $5. All right. Let's go. All right, y'all. These are all trash. This is from me. My children. I was trying to my headphones turn off again. Put this in my binder. What do you need, Luna? What? I will be right there. I'm coming. Can you hold on? All right, y'all. Play a few games and then we will call it a night. I think we'll actually start with some Call of Duty. Call of Duty Black Ops 2. Play a couple multiplayer matches and then maybe do some Marvel Rivals too. All right. It's loud. Connecting to online service. Zombies Chronicles. Roger that. Okay. What? That wasn't even my fault. Are you kidding me? It wasn't even my fault. You are turds. Alright, fine. We're gonna go to zombies then. I swear this doesn't let me do zombies. Then we're not gonna play Black Ops 2. Because it was not my fault that I didn't get to finish matches. It was the game's fault. Solo. Alcatraz. Oh my gosh. Sneak down. Origins. Don't remember. Oh, Dyrax. I like Dyrax. This is the cowboy one. That's Origins. Newtown Alcatraz. Oh, dude. I don't know if I can do trans right now. I don't remember any of these, dude. I think we're good. We're good. Nope. They made me mad. I don't want to go straight into Power, guys. So we'll see. I don't know. Always an update. If there's any in Warzone. Hollows, Indians, okay. As rolls. Hot minute. Ooh. Iron Rule. And 94. Storm Beast. Oh, it's a Kimbo. Whoa. All right. Well, let's play some Warzone. See if we can do like a match of dots. Also, if we can get like some more chatters in here, that'd be cool. I need two more chatters in the stream. If you're lurking, say hi, please. Love to hear from you. Man. It's a crossbow. Light machine gun mammoth. Submachine gun PST. Sweet. Okay. Ooh. What's up, dude? How you doing? If you are talking, I cannot hear you, good sir. Gee, I need to mess with my loading real quick. Hello?
Test. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you now.
There we go. Okay. My Discord just gets messed up whenever I swap from Xbox to computer.
Yeah, it does that a lot.
Yeah, I'm doing good. How about yourself?
Doing good. It's been a while since we played.
Yeah. Yeah.
Been on a obsessive Power World run.
Yeah. No, I get that. Yeah, I'm what's it called? I'm at like a point in Destiny, like I would like friends to play with.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
I went ahead and played the campaigns for Stasis and Strand, and
Okay.
also Prismatic. Prismatic, I still need to do the run for the Titan, but I was able to run the other one, so I could at least, if we ever super get into raiding again, like if Michael's down, we get a group like with Babbitt.
Yeah.
To run that regularly. Then if needed, I can run like a warlock.
Nice.
For like with the Well of Radiance.
Nice.
Yeah, and then you remember Stellaris?
Yeah.
So I did a round of that, and yeah, pretty much just finished today. Beat the end game crisis, and then I don't know, as soon as I hit that and then it gets squashed, it's boring. So I just stopped it and I organized my office finally. What about you? What's been up with you? How's Power World? I've been watching some of your videos.
Oh, it's been crazy. I just beat the final boss.
Nice.
So now it's just like wrapping up like some other stuff, and yeah, since I like beat the final boss, I'm like, okay, I can
do other stuff now.
Yeah. I feel
Yeah,
satisfied
exactly.
with the game.
Yeah. Were you doing it with Michael or just in your own?
No, I was doing it because I can't stream while playing on
That's right.
Michael's server, and because like my videos have been popping off, I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna finish in my server, and then when I'm done, then I'll like in my free time I'll join Michael's server.
Check your fire.
Oh my gosh, this is so jarring.
Oh, my shaders.
Inserting additional
Oh my gosh. How did I play like this? Oh my gosh. What?
I'm logging out right
Stand by
now.
for deployment to the war zone.
Oh, your shader's not loaded?
Nope. Might need to back out.
Alright.
So I can actually see. Does it? It's not showing that it's loading right now.
Let's see.
Will it load in the background?
It should. I mean, your guy's showing up.
Yeah, he's showing up, but I keep
Your
lagging.
team leader. Set a
So we'll
drop point for
see
your
how
squad
this
soldier.
game ends up going. If it's
Okay.
like just really bad,
Yeah, if it's like horrible, let me know and I'll back us out.
Double time it to the safe zone.
I appreciate it.
Spotted a contract.
Let's see, maybe this full screen. How about window? Apply.
Indicating waypoint.
Oh no! Wait, did
Rally
that
on
work?
marked coords.
You can do it.
Okay. Yeah, that
Enemy intel
seems to
located.
have worked a little
Capture
bit.
and
I
secure
just
the
changed
intel
up
point
the
to discover the next
graphical
gas spread.
settings a little bit.
Nice. But yeah, so I did Power World.
Nice job, soldier.
I've been
Stay
working
there,
more on my
secure the
card
intel point.
game. Actually, like physically building out the cards in, like a.
Watch out!
So I can like put them into like a digital client to like, play test it.
Nice.
Intel point captured. Great work. You've earned a peek at the next gas spread.
So if you guys ever want to play test it with me, just let me know. And then after we get all the kinks out, then maybe I can do like a Kickstarter for it.
Yeah, that'd be cool. It's okay. I'll just wait till I die. If I die.
Spotted a contract.
Got a weapon here.
Ooh, okay, we're loaded.
Mark the point on your map containing enemy intel. Capture
Why is there
and
so many
secure it
things
to
in
get
the
ahead of
sky?
next gas spread.
I don't know. There's so many game like things happening right now. I need to pause for a second. I need to make my children go back to bed real quick.
Yeah, I understand that. I'm picking up
Your squad
some
mates start
gasoline
securing the
tanks
intel.
for some
Join them
reason.
to increase the speed of the capture. All squad mates are in the safe zone. You're losing ground. Moving. Well
I
done,
like this
soldier.
gun, the
Check your
Rev
map for the next gas
46.
spread location.
Tagging field upgrade.
A lot of people around here. Poor guy. He's a real person, unless bots can now use vehicles.
I'm still alive.
Nice.
Where are these things in the sky?
I guess in a event, I drop stuff.
Oh, I just took one out. Oh, they're like orange. Oh no, there's a heli. Oh no.
I think that's the bots can now use vehicles. Oh,
bot?
no, that guy.
They got me.
No, that guy actually. And,
Reloading.
Inbound grenade.
that guy wasn't a bot. Some.
This event's kind of crazy. It's just dropping orange boxes.
Switching mags.
Brought my telescope with lenses today.
Ooh.
What the heck?
Grab that field upgrade.
Oh,
Head for my waypoint. Pressures on enemy.
well, I did not mean to use that.
Their armor's gone.
Napalm strike ready for delivery.
Located enemy.
Boom.
We got some guys over here.
Loading fresh mag.
Oh, I got sniped. I'm dead.
Friendly
Dang
loadout
it.
drops on the way. Welcome to the Gulag.
I think it was one of the guys that you mentioned. I was taking out somebody else. Dang it.
Here we go.
Oh dang, Jonathan, you got money.
Stand by.
Yeah, I have a lot of money.
Dang,
but
Jonathan,
holy
you
crap.
had money.
Yep. I don't even notice how much money I had. Yeah, there's just a gajillion boxes.
Wow.
Wow, I had so much money that
killed
when I died,
all
I
of
still
us.
had like 10k. I definitely had plenty of opportunity to kill them. I just was really bad at shooting. I'm a little rusty.
We are definitely resting.
Switching mags.
Let's go.
Back on the field.
Your squad mate won the fight.
Everybody you kill, you get like
Redeploying
these gas
now.
things, which are part of the event.
I hope there's no dudes at this.
Clear for redeployment.
I guess I have about 10 seconds. Are you getting cut out? Oh,
Reloading.
yeah. Did you kill him?
I'm okay.
Oh,
There's a car coming. Oh no.
Squad mate redeploying to the AO. Your squad made it to the safe zone.
oh no, I should be down here.
Stop that, move it
Oh
in.
my gosh, that was a real dude. Okay, we're okay.
Come get this loot.
Sorry, guy.
Adding armor.
Assault rifle.
Smoke screen bombardment available. Enemy dropping into the AO.
I get a. Oh, you scared the crap out of me, dude.
Okay,
Switching
man.
mags.
We see.
Oh, I like your sniper better.
Take the wheel. I'm riding.
What the heck? Alright, dude.
Reloading.
Oh, it's gone. Dang.
Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the
Fairly
sky.
hostile. Their armor's gone.
Oh,
They got me.
ow.
Adding armor.
Oh my gosh, I'm not.
Oh, there's another one. How many freaking people?
Reinforcing armor. Changing mags. Loading fresh mag.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. Starting to get my shots back.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna grab.
Oh, yeah, I guess we can actually go buy something.
Oh, they don't have specialists anymore.
Precision airstrike available.
Reloading.
How many freaking people? A lot of bots.
Gas is closing in. Relocating safe zone.
I just got
You
a,
over there!
An operator.
Stay down.
Classified
I got an
weapons are
achievement
entering the area
for
soon.
shooting
Watch
down
the
10 loot
sky.
crates.
That's pretty funny.
Please don't snipe me out.
Sniper, no sniping.
Oh, I got.
Watch out.
Ah! Alright.
Switching mags.
I was getting sniped at from somewhere.
Classified weapons are now in the combat
Night.
zone.
Go to bed.
Secure one to gain the upper hand.
Oh, no, no.
Your
Gotta.
squad's in the safe zone. Gas is inbound.
Sighted flashbang.
I just got flash. Oh, there's a utility
Got that
box.
field upgrade.
Oh,
You know from where?
I'm under fire. Loading fresh
crap,
mag.
dude. We don't go that way. Don't go that way.
We've been killing people.
We need to get to a buy.
Help you.
Dude, that's near where you guys were getting shot. Why would we go there?
They got me.
Hey, I can help you.
I want to go to this one.
Indicating waypoint.
That is the smarter play to me. Oh no. Oh, I think that's a bot. Okay.
Your enemy
Why-
is advanced
why do they have
by
them-
acquiring a classified weapon.
Dang it, one of our teammates disconnected. Oh, they both
Got 'em?
disconnected. That's cool.
Right.
Loading fresh mag.
It's so dumb. Were they going to the thing? Why would you disconnect? Did he disconnect?
I'm
They
under
both
fire.
did.
Adding armor.
Nice shot.
That was a quick swap too. Didn't expect that. I think one of them's still here.
I tried buying him back, it wouldn't let me.
Oh yeah, it says disconnected. That's weird.
I guess we're at a buy. Let's get a couple more things.
UAV available for
Authorizing
tasking.
UAV operation.
Precision airstrike standing by.
His friend, they might have been friends, and like one of them just disconnected. So like, he
Oh,
just
we're
left.
getting napalmed.
Heads up, Juggernaut troops inbound.
Where? I don't know.
Probably behind us.
No fuel, no fuel. UAV RTB.
Oh, something's dropping on us.
Yeah. Kind of weird.
It's taking forever. Gosh.
Watch out!
Oh, come on. Where's this guy? Ah!
Reloading.
You get him?
I got one.
Break time.
I'll take another one.
Go.
Your squad made it to the safe zone.
Let's like get out of this because we're gonna get.
I don't know what this is. Is this Juggernaut?
Yeah, I think that is.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, and I drop all my stuff. Okay. I'm gonna go after the dude. I am the Juggernaut.
I can hear them.
I'm going after the dude that's red right now. Oh, he's like really far away. I guess just stick
So
with me.
slow.
This music is kind of crazy.
That's giving you music for it.
Yeah.
Oh, I can hear it now. It's all in your head.
Oh, and I can toggle the music. What? Oh, they just bought back. If you see anybody, ping them and I'll start shooting. Ah! I feel powerful. Oh, there's another Juggernaut. Uh-oh. Reload. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. There's another Juggernaut, so be careful. Wow, he just shredded me, dude.
Safe zone located.
I killed his team.
Alright, you're gonna need to buy me back.
Clear.
Quit stalling. Buy me back.
You've got a loadout drop inbound.
Oh, nice, dude. Holy cow. Watch out, this guy's open. Nice, nice. Get to that buy. Get to that buy. Holy crap.
Your squad made it.
Oh my gosh, Jonathan.
Redeploy.
No.
Ready for business.
How did I do that?
Your squad is barely up. Get this done on your own.
We had money. I'm going for it.
Point turret.
Oh no, it's a thingy.
They got me.
Yeah, there's a little.
Come on, come on, come on. Dang it. I didn't have, nobody had money in our team left.
Yeah, we would have won.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I don't understand how that Juggernaut guy just threaded me like that.
Yeah.
Man, I got shot at by so many different people when I ran up there. I was like, oh, I didn't think about this.
Yeah, I have no idea. Oh, do you want to hop on for Destiny for a little bit just to like see what's like at Zer or whatever?
Yeah, let's do it.
Sick. I need to swap over to. Okay, talk to you in a sec.
All right, sounds good, dude. We're hitting all the games tonight, chat. All the games. I hope Destiny updated. I'd be pretty upset if it didn't. Tinkle-bodding. Oh, it's been a minute since we played Destiny, chat. Oh, Iron Banner has returned.
Oh, yeah. I forgot to say that. That's his.
Right. I don't even. Don't have enough for stranger for. I don't have enough strange coins for Zerg this week.
Whose fault is that?
It's my own.
Yeah. Oh, can you invite me to your fire team?
Yeah, I'm loading into the tower.
Okay. Dude, let me know if you've had this same situation with kids, where one of your kids gets a fever and it's bad enough that you're just like, oh, I need to, like, we need to, I guess you only have 2 kids, but like, so one of us takes care of the other kids. But both of us like give a lot of attention to, in this case, Charles.
Yeah.
So we give lots of attention to him. We both have to wake up in the middle of the night because like he's had a pretty bad fever.
Yeah.
And then your kids just get jealous because they're getting Charles is getting a lot of attention.
Yeah.
And they're getting less attention, and it's just like the worst because it's like, okay, I love you all.
Take a look.
We really need to give attention to him, and they just don't get it.
Our inventory is stocked, so no rush.
And it's sad. It's like, I understand. And I really do want to give you attention. You ever have that?
Yep. Yep. All the freaking time.
All the time.
Or like,
Looking for something in particular?
what was I gonna say? Or like if one of them
There's a lot of
is
fantastic things.
getting into trouble while the
don't
other
believe it.
isn't, and so you're like getting after them, and then they're like, you love this person more than this person, and you're just like, well, this person isn't bugging me right now.
It's kind of funny. Luckily, our kids don't do that. Like they don't quite say that. But there's definitely times where it's like, oh, they probably feel this way, and you feel bad because you're just like, oh, I love you too, but leave me alone.
Just like, I do love you, but right now, love is a strong word.
Did the bird distract you? He does that. Do we have a deal?
Oh, check out the store's
My will is not my
different
own.
shaders.
Is yours.
So all of them today are like really cool. Oh, please.
Oh, do I have this? Yes, I do. User has Vigilance Wing, Tractor Cannon, and the Prospector.
Until we speak again, it is my fate to help you. This I know.
Yeah, that's all really cool.
Oh, I have one of the store shaders, and it's, I like the one next to it. But I'm saving my bright. I've been saving my bright dust because I just been
Oh, no, I
buying
get that.
the old archived armor sets.
Yeah, I guess that's true. Some good stuff.
Eververse deals in all manner of goods.
I've gotten some good ones, and now I'm working towards
It's easy math, Guardian.
trying to decide if I want to get
Got
the
the silver,
Slender Man
Eververse
one
has the goods.
or
Man.
the polar wool. Or I guess the opulent Strix one is cool too.
Everything Fenchurch sends
Yeah.
is safe to sell.
It just looks like a peacock to me, and I'm like, eh.
Yeah.
Also like the dendrite one. It's too pointy. So I think I'm gonna go with the polar wool,
Looking for something in particular?
and then I'm gonna
Oh,
put a sick helmet on
and
it.
to answer the question that we had before, the
Your return honors me, Guardian.
level is 520, and so I guess Reddit was partially
Do not
lying,
fill me with renewed confidence.
Okay.
partially not. 520 you get at the stores. Anything that's armor is going to be tier 5 upon purchase. Weapons though are going to be tier 4 because you have the ability to unlock them. But tier armor you can't really upgrade them.
Yeah. Like the weapons you can upgrade, armor you fortunately can't.
Yeah, exactly.
Tell the Vanguard if they want better fighters on the front lines, they need to give me time.
Also, there was a glitch. I'm pretty sure it's going to still be around by the time it rotates again. But for Pantheon, you were able to do kill Morgoth. I think you guys showed me it like via like a TikTok video.
Yeah.
And I went ahead and did that, and I maxed out the Spoils of Conquest.
Oh yeah, you were telling me about that.
No, I think you guys were showing me that. You're like, Jonathan, as soon as you get back for your camping trip, and then just did. Oh, so this is one of the shaders. I'm all shiny.
Ooh.
Eververse has the goods.
So you don't need to be different Guardian ranks. It's good
It's
to
easy
get.
math,
I think you
Guardian.
do need
You're the
to
silver.
get
Eververse
to
has the
tier something, like 5 or 6. But then it's based off of light. So the first little bit, going from like tier 2 or tier 3.
Okay. Well, I guess while we're here,
Oh, yeah.
do we want to do any Iron Banner?
Heck yeah, we can do that.
All right.
Show me your light, Warlock.
Oh, let me
Then go. Be the
let me get
guardian
on
you
my
need to
Warlock
be.
to an Iron Man.
Yeah,
I want to get Warlock armor.
You my Crucible build? Yes, you are.
Oh, updates on stuff that we've talked about in the past. So I was finally able to convince Shannon to let me get the 55-gallon water drum.
Yeah.
And we were able to find one at DI for $10. And the thing that it had been filled with previously was just vinegar, which is perfect.
Be more like you.
I don't know if you.
That's just like super clean.
Yeah, it's like it literally is one of the things that you use to sanitize.
Yeah.
Things.
That's crazy.
Yeah, no, it was perfect. And my wife, she was saying that like she'd seen those around like forever, but I think the other type that there were, they'd been around forever, but it was not actually those ones. I think they had gotten like rotated out, and people just donated them at different times, which would make sense in Utah because a decent amount of people, especially where we live in, like kind of it's not a country town, but it used to be a country town about 5 years ago.
Yeah.
And so like there was a couple of them. I bought it, and then we also got this curio cabinet, and I went back to buy the pick up the curio cabinet, and oh my gosh, it like there wasn't any of the barrels left. Like, so there was probably like 3 or 4 of them when I bought it.
Yeah.
And they were all gone. Like, I saw this old lady had picked up one of the other ones just before, and I'm like, what?
That's
crazy. There's no way that if it was picked up just then, there's no way. Like, these had to have be regularly rotated, because that's insane.
Yeah. All right, you ready to hop in?
See you alive, Guardian. I was wondering.
Oh, yes. I'm ready to go.
Right, sweet.
They will come to you.
Okay, I can probably only play a few and then I gotta hop off.
Oh no, dude, I understand. Oh, the armor though for this is not the same as it was last month. So it like rotates the armor. I
Okay.
realized that. So technically, I didn't need to
The swap.
go through. Yeah. Or does it? No, no, it's the same. Never mind. I'm wrong. I'm crazy. Oh, I got confused because I remember now. Because in Iron Banner you can also get the Crucible armor. I was just
Yeah.
looking at it previously and I'm like, why is the bonus not the same? It's kind of crazy. How's the job hunt been going?
It's been much the same.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm sorry, dude.
It's all good. I might have an interview on Wednesday, but I never heard back, so I don't know yet.
Yeah. Has any like your friends down there, or I guess relatives, been giving like recommendations?
I've had a couple. I'm actually the one recommendation I'm still waiting to hear back on is Michael's job.
Yeah.
He put a rec in for me, and he said they usually take about 4 weeks to get back to you, and that's long. I'm pretty sure that'll be like either this week or next week.
Yeah.
So we'll see. But it is very cutthroat right now.
Yeah. I know. I've noticed when I've been listening to like some other people who've been looking for jobs.
Opponent claims Zone C.
Ow. People killed me before I can even look at them.
Opponent claimed Zone B.
Wow, we're already about to get captured.
Wait,
Dang
really?
it,
Oh my
dude.
gosh.
Zone A lost. The flames are
Dude,
lit.
yeah, it's been...
You are the prey.
Just because of like the type of people that have been playing.
Ow. How did those not get him? Okay.
I don't know, man. I'm getting surrounded. What? Oh.
The flames have gone
Perfect timing, because... Well, I guess not perfect timing, but I'll be probably done after this. My minion is waking up.
You cut their momentum. Keep pushing. Zone A
No
captured.
worries.
Zone B captured. Zone advantage is yours. Opponent claimed Zone C.
Dang it. Alright, I'm gonna swap here. What? Alright, we're swapping builds. This is... You...
Zone C captured. They hear the howls and know fear.
Oh my gosh. I need to figure out my movement. Like the jumps I'm good with, but I need to figure out like armor sets and whatnot.
What?
Oh, thanks for the Galahorn to the face.
The howls are quiet. Return to the fight. Opponent claimed Zone B. Zone C captured. You have the advantage. Press on.
Oh my gosh.
Where is he? Oh. Love the guys that just love hiding in hallways and corner peeking.
Zone A lost.
No, it's not. Uh-oh. Go.
You captured Zone A.
Mine.
Zone advantage is yours. Zone C lost. Zone B captured. You
Dang
have
it.
the advantage. Press on.
Nice. Okay. My assists.
Zone B lost.
I killed someone finally. Ow.
Zone C captured. You have the advantage. Press on. Zone A lost.
I'm gonna die.
Galahorn to the face, or Apex Predator, I guess. Same thing. It's a Galahorn.
Galahorn.
And they've capped again.
No!
Zone
Oh
C
my gosh.
lost.
No!
You are the hunted.
Ah! Oh crap.
5 minutes remain.
Okay.
That shut them down.
Ow.
Oh, good thing they're about to win,
Another hunt will
because
come soon.
I need to go feed the child.
You captured Zone A.
Oh, he had no
Opponent
health,
claims
and he
Zone C.
somehow killed all of us.
Zone A lost. They've almost taken this one. Make them earn it. Opponent claims Zone B.
No,
okay.
dude. Are you kidding me?
Yeah. They're all on.
Zone C lost.
Wow.
The hunt is on.
Just call it, dude.
Okay.
There we go.
Fight well.
You did. Oh, you didn't
The
kill
Iron
me with the
Lords
super.
Don't know.
did
Don't know
that.
what that was for, but okay.
Yep.
Didn't need to overkill it like that.
Talk to you later.
Sounds good, dude.
Bye.
Bye. All right, yeah, I'm gonna call it. I need to edit some videos and go to bed. So. But it was a good stream tonight. Got everything done that I wanted to. We need to finish out the battle pass too. I completely forgot about that. We'll be playing more Destiny, guys. But anyways, I'm gonna call it a night, guys. Appreciate y'all. Mahalo. Peace out.